in order to learn from everyone's experiences, you have to be able to pool them and make sense of them. And so incident reporting is used to collate people's experiences and then deconstruct them so that you can identify the various components such as contributing factors, outcomes, and so on. The real mileage is in at a systematic or systemic level, putting in redesigning equipment, redesigning processes, and putting in forcing functions to make it easy to do the right thing and more difficult to do the wrong thing. In my view, that has to be done at the system level. I mean, root cause analysis is a valuable tool in trying to work out what went wrong. So nothing wrong with root cause analysis. What has been a limiting factor is the inconsistency in terms of the reports and descriptions, which have stood in the way of them being collated. Well, near misses, I think, are probably more important to capture than adverse events. First of all, there's many more of them. Second of all, people generally will offer up a more accurate version of what went wrong, even with the best will in the world. When someone has been harmed or a nasty thing has happened, the memories and the perceptions of those involved become distorted. I mean, I've had personal experience with that. I've published it, and it's very hard to get an accurate description of what went wrong when people have been harmed. And the information is just as valuable at the system level. The big changes we've managed to make as a result of reporting have depended very largely on near-miss information. We're able to greatly accelerate and make more widespread the introduction of oximetry and capnography, because by collecting thousands of incidents, we were able to show that 50% of all incidents under anaesthesia, for example, were detected by a monitor or a machine rather than a person. That's the first thing. The second thing is we showed that 90% of the things that go wrong could be detected by the combination of oximetry and capnography. But there are lots of specific examples. I mean, for example, and this one hasn't been solved completely, there are quite a few problems have been brought to people's attention by incident reporting with self-inflating bags for ventilating patients. Valves that can be put in back to front, leading to the death of small children. Inability to detect if the oxygen feed line falls off during resuscitation and the patient's being resuscitated with air, and some other problems. All are relatively low frequency, but if you get a whole bunch of reports drawing attention to them, then this provides a credible database for arguing for these problems to be eliminated and ultimately for standards to be set which don't allow them to be designed into the equipment.